Okay guys, I got this KENWOOD PS-430 power supply, and it's for my TS-440, which I still have. And yeah, and I was using her last night, actually yesterday, this power supply, and I found that she was getting mad hot. I mean, like really hot, and that was just on receive. Like I wasn't even transmitting, and this case was like hot to the touch. And I noticed that the fan back here wasn't doing anything. It wasn't on, wasn't even trying to cool off the power supply at all. So last night I rewired the fan so it was on constantly, all the time. And so when you turn it on, she's, full bore. And then a friend of mine last night suggested I should put a resistor in line that had the fan on, but she's not, working overly hard as much. So I'm going to take his advice this morning, and I'm going to put a resistor in line with the resistor and with the fan, and hopefully so it doesn't make a spin so fast, because it is really loud. Actually, I'll give you an example. Because how I got it there now tied in, I just got it tied into the DC jack basically here. That's where I get the fan plugged into at the moment, or wired into I should say. But I'll just hook up the AC and I'll just let you listen to the fan, how loud it is. Right now just running off 13.8 volts. So yeah, it's a little bit on the loud side. So my plan this morning is put a resistor in line and try and quieten down the fan a little bit so she's not as loud and that she's not working as hard. And listen to a friend's YouTube video there this morning. It was 50 minutes long, and one SCA down there in Florida, and he was talking about amateur radio operators and well, not operators in general, well, YouTubers basically, that all they do is sit in front of their cameras and just talk shit basically. And nobody shows how to do anything. So, as you know, my channel is all on showing stuff and experimentation and blowing stuff up. And this video is not going to be any different. So we're going to experiment with a fan that's in this here power supply. Oh, if you've never seen the inside of a PS-440 or PS-430 power supply, here it is. That's the guts of it. Alright, so the fan is over on this side. I got the wiring. This is what I done last night. I put new wiring on the fan, brought it over, and just tied it literally into the terminals on the back. So what I'm going to do is put a resistor in line with the red wire and see if we can quieten up the fan a little bit. So what I need to do is find the right value resistor that allow the fan to run, not so fast, but also enough that it can still draw air in, or draw air from the power supply to the fan to blow it out and still keep the power supply cool. So that's the plan with this video. So anyway, if you're interested in staying here and playing with a PS-430 power supply, by all means, stay tuned. we're going to, I don't know why I keep saying we're. Me. I'm going to see if I can do something with this fan. Anyways, stay tuned. Okay, so what I'm going to use for this experimentation is a little 500K potentiometer. And a piece of hookup wire. Computer power supplies are wonderful things for, wire. So I'm going to take a little bit of wire off of it, throw it on the floor, of course. You know you gotta throw it on the floor as soon as you cut it off. It's just the way it is. And we'll throw them strippers on the floor while I'm at it. Alright. Okay. Strip the wire. Strip the wire, and then I'm going to tin the wire. This power supply is big to have enough. It's taking up the whole shot here. But anyway, I'm going to tin the wire. So yeah, there's a lot of, or I should say not a lot, but there's a few YouTubers out there that are in amateur radio and they sit in front of their cameras and just having a fine old yarn. I mean, that's fine, you know. People are different. People like doing what they're doing. They're what they are, do what they do. And I guess that's what makes us all different, I suppose. A bit of water on my sponge. Always keep a bottle of water handy. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take the red wire off of the terminal. Get the red wire off. You might be asking, why am I putting a variable resistor on there? Well, I don't know exactly how much resistance it's going to take to do what I want the resistor to do. So if I don't know the value, then wouldn't it be a good idea to, use a variable resistor? I think so. Define the resistance. I've done the same method even with LEDs and certain circuits. I wasn't exactly sure what value I needed, and I just use a variable resistor to find the brightness I'm looking for. Once I find it on the variable, I just read the value of it, the resistance of it, and I get a resistor and put in place. So what we're going to do, this is going to be all the way to 0. Now, just so we don't have something nasty happen here, we are dealing with the positive side. I'm just going to put the bag on top of this, just in case this, wants to drop down. Alright, so I'm going to put my AC cord up again. Plug it in. Turn on my fan, or turn on the power supply. Right now, fan's not running. So, I'm just going to turn up the, right now it's on maximum resistance. So now we'll just turn it until the fan starts to move. There we go. Fan's over there. Less resistance, faster the fan goes. There. That's not too bad. I think I can live with that. Still a bit of airflow. Maybe you can turn it up if you want. That's full. That's full. There's no need of going like that. Just fine tuning here. Trying to find a nice spot. Touchy. Right there. That's not too bad. Again, I'm using a variable resistor to find the resistance I want to put in line, a resistor I want to put in line to the fan, to keep the fan at I want to be able to keep the fan on, but not have to run full voltage to it to burn out the fan. No need of it. That's not too bad. That is loose. Wow. There. Okay. So I'll turn off power supply. Unplug it. Now we're going to find the resistance of this variable. Then we need to find a resistor around the same value as this. So let's see. Bring out the trusty old meter that I've had forever. I mean a long time I've had that one. Anyway, so we put that one to there. That one to there. And what are we getting for resistance? Now, get a capacitor charge in here, so I have to disconnect one of the wires. We got something trying to charge here. So we'll take this wire off. Do it again. Alright. So what value are we here? We are at about a little over 2,000 ohms. It's 20K. No, actually, 253 ohms is what it is. 253. 253.7K. So now I gotta find a 200 and basically a 255K or 255 ohm resistor. Guess I need to put in line with that red wire. Yes, and I'm going to show you a neat little app you can have on your phone. It's called Electrodock. You click that, and there's a bunch of different calculators in here, basically. Pinouts, resources, plugs, everything from resistors to capacitors. The one I mostly use is resistors. So all you want to do, you're looking for your color code on these 255, so you know it's going to be a red, 5, black, let's see, 250 ohm, there's a red, green, brown. You got a quotation mark here, so it's not really a normal value. But yeah, Electrodock, really good app for your phone. But anyway, I'm going to see if I have a power resistor here that's at 250 ohms to put here. Well, it just so happens that I actually do have a 250 ohm power resistor here. Salvaged off another old piece of equipment. So yeah, now I just gotta try to figure out a way of mounting this in here. Where am I gonna do that? This one here is going to be mounted in here somewhere. But where? Where can I put it? I'm kind of thinking straight down here, right on that bottom plate. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Mount it straight on the bottom. And the bottom there will give it a nice little ground plane, I think. Yep. I think that's going to be my plan, boys. Yeah, I'm sure how much of this you're going to be able to see, but I will try my best. If the camera will stay there. He knows it won't. But it might. So yeah, N1 SCA. Alright. Bottom screw off down here. And then the rear plate, or back into the power supply, will then drop away, just like that. So what I'm thinking is take the little power resistor I have here, and putting it down there. That's my idea anyway. I'm thinking down here. Let's see, this will all fit back there without touching. That spot there is actually not too bad. That spot there will work just fine. Okay, so I got the holes drilled. One here, one there. And that'll fit this resistor. Now I need to take this red wire here, attach it to one side of the resistor, and this one to the other side. Could use this side maybe. Yeah. here go down far enough? Actually it will. Right. So we'll attach this side to this side. Alright, tin the wire. So I'm going to put a little hook on that so it don't come off of that resistor. So computer wire is a bit gnarly to solder, isn't it? You find that? Like this stuff, it's like this computer wire to use, it don't like to be soldered. I don't know what it is with it. Even to tin this takes a lot of solder. Alright. So, take trusty little pliers. I've had these a long time. They're actually rounded. They're needle nose, but they're rounded inside. So they're perfect for making little loops, little hooks. I don't know where. Just like that. Same thing with this one. Cut off that knob that's there. Just like that. So this side will get put on here. Tighten up. Then solder that to there. And do the same thing with the other side. Tighten it under. And solder it. Just like that. There we go. Resistor soldered in. Now, if you want, you can take some heat shrink. You could put it over top of it if you wanted to, or whatever you want to do. Saying that we should have done, but yeah, I know what I should have did, but anyway. But if you know it's not going to touch, you're fine. Yeah, fun part. Bolting that onto there. Okay, just bolt it on there. And we can put the earth into this thing back in again and screw it on. a good modification for anybody got a PS-430 and it kind of gets find it might overheat or overheats, or just seems to get too hot. This is one thing you can certainly do with it. Yeah. Put a tie wrap or two on it. Keep the wires from touching that heat sink. This one we don't want it to do. That heat sink gets awfully warm, as you may imagine. In there. Alright. Yeah. Moment of truth. It's 250 ohms. Enough. There we go. And she's still blowing air. And it's a lot quieter. That's it. Say modify your PS-430 so the fan is on constant. All you need to do is unplug it from the board over here. Unplug it, unsolder that wire, which is this one. Get rid of it. And get a 250 ohm power resistor. Like I got down there. Put it in series with the red wire, the positive, and just make your connections to the terminals on the back. That's it. Anyway, hope the video was of use to you folks. All the best, and 73.